average acceleration we have seen, it is a ratio of change of velocity to the time, and direction will be same as that of change of velocity. All right, and then it can be positive, negative, or zero, and unit is meter per second square, because it is the ratio of change of velocity to the time. And this was the homework problem. What is the answer of this question?
So -1 meter per second.
Yes, but you are not sending him. So V1 is how much? 72 kilometer per hour. इसको
20
मीटर
meter per second.
मीटर पर सेकंड में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज यू आर डिवाइडिंग बाय टाइम विच इज इन सेकंड. You cannot simply divide by the 10. You means you cannot simply do the difference of these velocities and divide. इनको ऐसा यूनिट में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा, because here it is hours, it is in seconds. तो मैच होना चाहिए कि मिसमैच हो जाएगा. आंसर विल बी रॉन्ग as some of you have done it. ऐसा यूनिट में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा. Yes, 72 multiplied by 5/18. This will come 20. And final velocity is V2, that is 36. That also 5/18 will become 10 meter per second. All right. Time given, time interval is 10 seconds. So average acceleration will be V2 minus V1 by T. So V2 is 10, V1 is 20, this is 10. तो कितना आ रहा है? -10/10, that is -1 meter per second square. ठीक है, तो बी केयरफुल. माइनस भी आएगा और टाइम भी सेकंड्स में होना चाहिए. टाइम सेकंड्स में है ऑलरेडी, the speed should be in meter per second, and it is V2 minus V1, not V1 minus V2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next question.
Zero.
Sir, 0.
How 0?
Sir, because the velocity is uniform.
Yes, it is uniform velocity. No change in velocity means no acceleration. V1 is also 20, V2 is also 20. If you go by the formula, V1 is 20 meter per second. V2 is also 20 meter per second, because uniform, no change after 5 seconds. It's going with the same speed, same velocity in fact. Average acceleration will be V2 minus V1 by T. V2 is 20, V1 is 20. So it is 0 by 5 is 0 meter per second square. Okay? So this was to be done correctly, but some of you are doing in mistake in this also. Any difficulty? Anything? Any problem so far?
No, sir.
Okay? So be
Sir,
careful
can you
whenever.
please repeat this question?
This question is, see, if car moves with the uniform velocity 20 meter per second, all right, find acceleration in time interval 5 seconds. Since velocity is uniform means constant, no change. V1 is 20, after 5 seconds also 20, V2 is also 20. The change of velocity is 0, no change of velocity will give you 0 acceleration. Clear?
Yes, sir.
If I write uniform speed, यहाँ पे अगर मैं speed लिख दूं, don't cut it, just I am checking, I am just giving you the second option. Don't do anything, this question is done, just I am exploring the other thing. Uniform speed कर दूं, then what will happen? will the answer change or will remain same? बोलिए, will answer be changing or remaining same?
Sir, there is
Answer will change. Yes, बोलिए. Is there anything? Answer will change. So what will be the answer then? Non-zero, है? Answer will be non-zero. It will not be zero. Changed answer is non-zero. कितना होगा? उसके लिए you need some more information. अगर तुम्हें average acceleration निकालना है, तो what else you want here? So you have to be given some more information, whether it is turning or not. अगर मैं इसको लिखूं, it is not turning. अगर मैं यहाँ पे लिख दूं नीचे, it is moving in the straight line, then answer will become again zero, है ना? But if I don't give you in which pattern it is moving, it can have different answer. It can have many answers. बहुत सारे कैसे? Suppose if I say you, okay, it was going towards east, then turning towards north, तब आंसर कुछ और होगा. If it is going in circular motion, then answer will be different. You will ask how much is the radius, है ना? So it will have the different answers if we by mistake if we write speed in place of velocity. ठीक है? क्योंकि जब डायरेक्शन चेंज, तो कांस्टेंट स्पीड से डायरेक्शन चेंज हो सकती है. अगर हम लिखते हैं कांस्टेंट स्पीड, तो इट कैन हैव मेनी ऑप्शन. ऐसे 90 डिग्री पे जा सकते हैं, ऐसे जा सकते हैं टर्निंग में, और सर्कुलर मोशन कर सकते हैं, है ना? तो different answers will come for the acceleration, average acceleration. Are you getting these points? Very crucial points. You have to just remember
sir.
all these points. क्योंकि कांस्टेंट स्पीड में डायरेक्शन चेंज हो गई, डायरेक्शन चेंज हो गई, तो देयर इज चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी. v will be something else, v2 will be some, v1 will be 20 only, v2 will be 20 only, but direction will also come into action. तो डायरेक्शन का फैक्टर भी लेना पड़ेगा. सिंपली माइनस नहीं कर सकते हम. ये माइनस, ये सिंपली माइनस जो होते हैं, इट इज जस्ट either moving in the same direction or turning back. That's all. दो के लिए ये यूज कर सकते हैं. If I tell you 90 डिग्री पे टर्न हो गई, तब you cannot do this question because you need the vector knowledge. वेक्टर सीखना पड़ेगा. 90 डिग्री टर्न, 60 डिग्री टर्न, 180 डिग्री टर्न के लिए you know. Without vector knowledge we can manage. Opposite direction means minus हो जाएगा. All right, but other turning के लिए you know, you are supposed to know the vector knowledge. Therefore I cannot give you. Same question was asked in JEE Advanced, but उसमें क्या दिया था? It was going towards east, then in 5 seconds it turned towards north with the same speed remaining same. v1 भी 20 था, v2 भी 20 था, but answer was not 0. ठीक है, बट उसके लिए वेक्टर पढ़ना पड़ेगा फिर. ऑलराइट, आगे देखें. Uniform is velocity means no change in the direction. Okay, some points we were discussing yesterday. If acceleration remains constant, then it is called uniformly accelerated motion. ये तो simple point है, even if you don't try it, no problem. This point देखते हैं, ये वाला. If acceleration and velocity are in opposite direction, then speed of object will decrease, irrespective of sign of the acceleration. अगर acceleration positive भी है, ठीक है, but velocity opposite direction में है, then the speed will decrease. Positive acceleration can also decrease the speed. Do you know? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Condition क्या है? Condition क्या है? If both are in opposite direction, speed is going to decrease irrespective of sign of acceleration. Shall I write here? Irrespective of sign of acceleration, positive or negative. ब्रैकेट में लिख देता हूँ. Either it is whether positive or negative, doesn't matter. Means, in other words, can the positive acceleration decrease the speed? Yes, it can decrease. ये पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव दोनों ही डिक्रीज कर सकते हैं एक्सेलरेशन को, और दोनों ही इंक्रीज भी कर सकते हैं. बोथ कैन इंक्रीज आल्सो, बोथ कैन डिक्रीज आल्सो. इट इज द मैटर ऑफ द डायरेक्शंस. एक्सेलरेशन अगर वेलोसिटी के अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में है तो स्पीड इज गोइंग टू ड्रॉप, डिक्रीज. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा तुम्हें ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. इट इज अनलाइक योर 10th स्टैंडर्ड. 10th स्टैंडर्ड में क्या था? माइनस नेगेटिव एक्सेलरेशन विल डिक्रीज द स्पीड, ऐसा कुछ लिखा हुआ है आई थिंक बुक्स में. दैट इज नॉट 100% करेक्ट. नेगेटिव एक्सेलरेशन कैन डिक्रीज, कैन इंक्रीज आल्सो, बोथ. हाँ, इफ वर्ड यूज इज रिटार्डेशन. रिटार्डेशन मीन्स अपोजिट एक्सेलरेशन है ना. रिटार्डेशन में, रिटार्डेशन का मतलब क्या होता है? डिक्रीज करना. रिटार्डेशन मीन्स अपोजिट एक्सेलरेशन. अपोजिट किसके? वेलोसिटी के अपोजिट. Therefore speed decreases, therefore speed will decrease. But negative acceleration means it can be in the same direction as that of acceleration, that of velocity. The speed may increase. मतलब दोनों positive and negative acceleration both can increase the speed. It is the direction of velocity that matters. Clear? This point is should be very clear. Now next one is direction of acceleration will always direction of acceleration will be along the net force on the object. जिधर ऑब्जेक्ट के ऊपर नेट फोर्स होता है उधर ही एक्सेलरेशन होता है. अगर चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी से तुम्हें क्लू नहीं मिला, इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू गेट द चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी, वैसे तो एक्सेलरेशन चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी पे डिपेंड करता है, चेंज ऑफ वेलोसिटी की डायरेक्शन पे डिपेंड करता है, डायरेक्शन ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन. बट अदर वे ऑफ गेटिंग द डायरेक्शन ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन बाय गेटिंग द नेट फोर्स, जिधर नेट फोर्स होगा उधर ही डायरेक्शन ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन भी हो जाएगा. So this is the other way to get the direction of acceleration. Sometimes this is very useful to get the direction of acceleration in place of determining the change of velocity. उसमें थोड़ा टाइम लग जाता है, इससे इजीली पता लग जाता है. Getting or not, these points are okay. This is important point, and this is also important point. Now, based on these 2 points, can you give me the answer of this question? This is your NCERT book problem. Ball is thrown up. What will be the direction of acceleration when ball goes up at the top, when ball comes down? तीनों का तुम्हें आंसर बताना है. You can do it here or you can do it in homework. Coming down.
Negative. Downwards.
निगेटिव नहीं बोल सकते. निगेटिव तो हमें बोलना पड़ेगा. निगेटिव जो है क्या? निगेटिव
Downward होगा.
हाँ, डायरेक्शन बतानी पड़ेगी. बट डाउनवर्ड या अपवर्ड में आंसर दे सकते हैं. चलो, तो डाउनवर्ड इन all 3 cases or in the last case only?
All three
Actually,
cases.
sir, all 3 cases.
All three. Any other answer? First answers I am getting is all 3 cases it is downward. Any other answer you want to give?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Can we say that a body which is at rest on Earth or any other Mars planet
Hmm.
is continuously accelerating due to the gravity?
That question is next question. वो इसके बाद का question है, ठीक है?
Sir, because if when it is at the top, we if that is true, then we can say that even if it is at rest, we can say because of the gravitational acceleration, it is an acceleration, or that's why it will be a downward force in all three cases. If that's not true, then in the second case, it will be like no acceleration.
नहीं, I have written net force है ना. Even if it is at the top, net force you have to see. अगर net force 0 हो जाएगा, then acceleration will be 0 है ना. Even if it is at the top, you should know where is the net force, and you have to observe it for next fraction of second. If it is remaining at the rest for significant time, which you can notice. रेस्ट अगर है, तुमने देखा उसको रेस्ट पर है, फिर नेक्स्ट मोमेंट पे देखा रेस्ट पर है, then answer will be different. If you are seeing in next moment it is moving, it means there is some acceleration, है ना?
Yes, sir.
और net force, ठीक है? तो बोलिए next, what about others? Others के आंसर क्या है, बोलिए? All the points are told to you. देखो इन दोनों पॉइंट में आंसर छिपा हुआ है यहाँ पर. These 2 points. देखो net force when it is going up, that time net. Are you there? Can you hear me? Okay. ठीक है. So when it is going up, freely moving, you are just left it. And it is going up. तो force किधर है उसके ऊपर? Force किधर है? Net force किधर है, बोलो? Upward or downward? Acceleration upward. Okay, one by one we will do it. Okay, one by one. Ball is going up. It is going up. Okay, so you are just left it is going up. Velocity is upward. So acceleration will be upward or downward?
Down.
How many of you believe कि upward है? Upward वाले पहले reply करेंगे, then downward वाले. Anybody want to reply up? No. Yes. Akansha, who wanted to reply? Akansha, you wanted to reply? Upward or downward? If you say upward, चलो check करते हैं. If it acceleration is upward, है ना? थोड़ी देर के लिए assume करते हैं acceleration upward. तो दोनों same direction में हो गए ना? Velocity upward, acceleration upward. तो velocity should increase. अभी हमने लिखा है opposite में होंगे तब speed decrease होगी. But same direction में होंगे तो speed बढ़ती है ना? Only one point we have written. Opposite में है तो speed decrease होगी. But if they are in same direction, speed will increase. That point is inclusive in this. You can just common sense से बोल. तो अगर acceleration आप upward लेंगे, तो velocity should increase, speed should increase, but it decreases, you know, है ना? If you throw the object, slowly it decreases. तो इसका मतलब क्या? Acceleration opposite में है ना? Downward होगी. तभी तो speed decrease हो रही. ठीक है? No problem now? Convinced? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now my question is, how does it go up? अगर acceleration नीचे है तो ऊपर कैसे गई बॉडी वो? फिर नीचे जानी चाहिए ना? How it goes up?
Force
It go down. What happens? What is happening? Why it is going up?
because you apply force.
As long as it is in our hands, we are applying more force than the gravitational force. जितना अर्थ लगा रही है फोर्स, उससे ज्यादा हम लगा पा रहे हैं उसके ऊपर. We are applying more force. This is interesting point. देखो, अर्थ is very huge, है ना? Very very huge earth. और तुम्हारा ball is in your hand. So you are able to apply more force than the whole earth is applying the force on that body. हमारा force कौन सा है? जो हम force लगाते हैं वो contact force we call it, electromagnetic force we call it. So we can apply more force than the whole earth is applying the force onto the object. ठीक है? तो जब तक अपने हाथ में है, in our hands, we are able to apply more force than the gravitational force on the object, and therefore it goes up. We just release when it has gone away from our hands, then it is under the effect of only one force, gravitational force. All right, so that will that is downward, therefore acceleration is downward, because I told you. उसके बाद क्या होता है, नेट फोर्स डाउनवर्ड होता है. हमारे हाथ में है तो नेट फोर्स अपवर्ड है, because we are applying the more force. Earth is pulling it down, we are pushing it up, we are throwing it up, so we are applying more force. Net force is upward. Suddenly we remove the hand, उसको release कर देते हैं. So after that gravity takes the control and brings it down. Object ऊपर जाके फिर नीचे आता है. Finally it will change the direction towards the net force, and ball will move in the direction of acceleration or in the direction of force. Second point, at the top, again when it reaches to the top, what is the force? Gravitational force is there. So that brings it down. It is just momentarily, because of changing of direction, it is stopping. Otherwise it doesn't have any interest to stop. Direction change करना है उसको, है ना? तो net force is downward, acceleration is downward, it will finally turn its direction. So at the top, acceleration is downward, and third case, of course, when it is coming downward, coming down, that will be downward, because net force in all the three cases is downward. Clear to everyone? This is your textbook problem. है ना? अगर मैं ऐसे फेंकूं, चलो, if object is thrown like this, ऑब्जेक्ट को हमने ऐसे फेंका, प्रोजेक्टाइल बोलते हैं इसको, ऑब्जेक्ट को ऐसे फेंका हमने, तो when it is here or when it is here or when it is at top, so what will be the direction of acceleration?
Downward.
Downward.
All the three cases downward, है ना? सभी केसेस में downward acceleration.
Sir, can we say that because the velocity is in one particular direction, it is traveling in that kind of a projectile motion?
हाँ, projectile motion जो है, मैंने बताया ना, if we throw the object in any direction, finally it will turn towards the direction of acceleration. तो अभी हमने ऐसे फेंका, पहले ऐसे फेंका था, तो बाद में ऐसे आ गए, अभी ऐसे फेंकेंगे तो एक्सेलेरेशन की डायरेक्शन अटेंड करना चाहती, फाइनली वो एक्सेलेरेशन की डायरेक्शन में ही जाएगी, है ना? तो दिस इज द केस ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ
कैलकुलेट.
सॉरी
सर ऐसे मतलब ऐसे कर्व में वेलोसिटी कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे?
वेलोसिटी कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे, तो उसको दो पार्ट में डिवाइड कर देंगे. यहाँ पर सपोज यहाँ पर है, तो एक वेलोसिटी, एक कंपोनेंट ये लेंगे एक्स डायरेक्शन में, जो कि चेंज नहीं होता क्योंकि उधर एक्सेलेरेशन होता ही नहीं एक्स डायरेक्शन, हॉरिजॉन्टल डायरेक्शन में. एक्स कंपोनेंट रिमेन्स अनचेंज. वाई कंपोनेंट में काइनेमेटिक इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन निकाल के और दोनों का वेक्टर सम कर देंगे. ठीक है, तो ये नेक्स्ट चैप्टर का क्वेश्चन है. बट एज फार एज एक्सेलेरेशन की डायरेक्शन पूछनी है, तो आई कैन आस्क यू हियर बिकॉज आई हैव गिवन यू क्लू कि नेट फोर्स की तरफ होता है. बट इसका नेक्स्ट चैप्टर है, टू डायमेंशन मोशन वी कॉल इट.